Are you eating protein, staying active, doing everything right, and yet still watching your muscles shrink year after year? Here's the truth most people never hear. Muscle loss with age is not just about doing less. It's about absorbing less. You can be filling your plate with eggs, chicken, or even protein shakes and still be starving your muscles at the cellular level. That's the hidden reason so many people over 40 experience weakness, stiffness, poor recovery, and creeping weight gain, even when their diet looks clean on paper. Think of your muscles as a construction site. Protein is the pile of bricks. But bricks alone don't build a house. You also need skilled workers, your anabolic hormones, and you need building permits, things like insulin sensitivity and mitochondrial health. When those permits get denied, when the workers don't show up, the construction stops. That is why you can shovel in protein yet feel weaker every year. The system that's supposed to use those bricks is broken. Now here's the surprising part. There is a food most people overlook that outperforms eggs gram for gram in usable protein. It's not steak. It's not whey. It's spirulina, the humble blue-green algae. By dry weight, spirulina is up to 70% protein, and unlike many animal proteins, it delivers all 9 essential amino acids in a highly bioavailable form. It's particularly rich in leucine, the amino acid that flips on mTOR, your muscle-building switch. Imagine 2 delivery trucks arriving at a job site. One, carrying eggs, arrives slowly and with half the bricks chipped. The other, carrying spirulina, arrives fast, clean, and with 0 waste. Which site builds faster? That's the difference spirulina makes inside your body. But protein quantity is only half the battle. The other half is whether your body can break it down and actually use it. 3 systems usually fail as we age: stomach acid and enzymes, liver processing, and insulin sensitivity. Lower stomach acid means protein doesn't get fully broken into amino acids, leaving you bloated and undernourished. An overloaded liver, distracted by sugar or alcohol, prioritizes detoxification over rebuilding tissue. And insulin resistance, common after 40, means amino acids floating in your blood never get inside muscle cells. Picture insulin as a delivery driver knocking on the door with a package. In insulin resistance, the door never opens, and the package sits on the porch until it spoils. That's what happens to your protein when you can't use it. The fix is not more shakes or bigger portions. The fix is restoring your machinery. Supporting stomach acid with something as simple as diluted apple cider vinegar before meals can reactivate protein digestion. Cleaning up the liver with cruciferous vegetables, choline-rich foods, and less processed sugar reopens anabolic pathways. And rebuilding insulin sensitivity through short walks after meals, lower evening carb loads, and intermittent fasting turns insulin back into an anabolic trigger rather than just a fat storage signal. Hormones matter. But the story is bigger than testosterone. Muscle growth depends on the whole anabolic orchestra. Insulin, when it's working properly, IGF-1 released during deep sleep, growth hormone surges at night, and cortisol staying balanced instead of spiking from stress. Spirulina helps here too. It doesn't spike insulin, it supports mitochondrial function, and it delivers phycocyanin, a rare antioxidant pigment that reduces inflammation at the cellular level. Pair that with magnesium, zinc, and vitamin B6, the 3 nutrient keys your cells require to actually shuttle amino acids into the mitochondria, and suddenly, the protein you eat begins to work again. Without those coactors, your body is like a vault full of gold bricks with no keys to unlock it. Timing is another secret. Muscle protein synthesis is not an all-day faucet. It's a switch. You flip it on with a solid protein dose, but after a few hours, your body enters a refractory state and stops responding until it resets. Grazing on protein all day dulls the response. Distinct protein pulses every 4 to 5 hours, each with enough leucine to activate mTOR, are far more powerful. Think of it like lifting weights. You don't lift all day non-stop. You hit it hard, then you rest, then you grow. Meals should be spaced to give your body the same rhythm. So how do you put all this science into action without turning your life upside down? It comes down to 5 daily habits. First, start your morning with a leucine-rich protein spike within 90 minutes of waking. Spirulina blended into lemon water with avocado is one option. Pasture-raised eggs or grass-fed beef are others. Second, pace protein meals instead of snacking constantly. Give your body clear pulses. Third, move a little every day. 10 minutes of squats, push-ups, and a short walk after meals can activate glucose transporters and drive amino acids into muscle tissue more effectively than hour-long workouts done inconsistently. Fourth, shut down digestion a few hours before bed so your hormones can peak during sleep. Support your gut with magnesium, herbal teas, or bone broth. Fifth, protect your circadian rhythm. Morning sunlight, limited blue light at night, and 7 to 9 hours of real deep sleep. Do this for 2 weeks and you'll notice the difference. Less stiffness, faster recovery. More definition in your arms and legs. Deeper sleep and steadier energy. Because the truth is, sarcopenia isn't just about age, it's about metabolic dysfunction. And dysfunction can be reversed when you give your body the right signals. Here's the bigger picture. Muscle is not about vanity. It is your survival tissue. It stabilizes your joints, protects your bones, stores glucose to balance blood sugar, and directly predicts how long you'll live with independence and strength. Muscle mass is a stronger predictor of longevity than cholesterol, blood pressure, or even body weight. So every gram of muscle you preserve or rebuild is an investment not only in strength but in life itself. And the empowering news is this: you are not fragile. Your body is not too old. Muscle responds at any age if you give it the right conditions. People in their 60s, 70s, even 80s can turn the tide when they combine high-quality protein like spirulina, proper digestion, insulin sensitivity, hormonal balance, and smart timing. You don't need endless supplements, you don't need a gym membership, and you don't need perfect discipline. You need the right signals delivered consistently. So here's your challenge. Don't just watch this passively. Pick one protocol and begin today. Maybe it's adding spirulina to your breakfast. Maybe it's spacing your protein meals. Maybe it's walking after dinner. Start simple, stay consistent, and let your body show you what it's still capable of. Because the truth is, muscle loss is not inevitable. With the right approach, you can reclaim your strength, your confidence, and your independence for decades to come. And if this message resonated, consider subscribing. Every day I share strategies like this to help you restore energy, metabolism, and vitality naturally. Together, we'll rebuild not just muscle, but momentum, confidence, and a body that works for you at every stage of life.